Saudi Arabia, delighted to be joined by Dmitry BIVOL. Dmitry, you've been to Saudi before, but this is the first time you're here for a fight. How are you feeling?
I feel great because that time when I saw how they made the event, I catch myself like I want to be the part of similar event, future event.
You've got a big fight ahead of you, Lyndon Arthur. We know him very well out in the UK. Fantastic jab. I heard you mention his jab. You've got a good jab yourself. So is this going to be a battle of the jabs in this fight to see who's got the best one?
Oh, of course, it's one of the competition who has better jab, who's better. Just.
You mentioned that you want to collect his belt. Now, it's the IBO belt. Maybe people think that's not a legitimate world title, but for you, it's another piece to the puzzle to become undisputed.
Without this belt, I person could be undisputed, of course. But I just wanna, I made 10 defense. Every time I was defending my belt. I just was defending. I didn't get anything from the fights. Now I wanna get something new. Even this belt, I like it. I like this idea, If I can't fight for another belts, why I can take this belt? Yeah, even this one.
Obviously, Lyndon Arthur, he's a tough fight, okay? But you're a heavy favourite going into this fight, obviously. But a lot is talked about the Beterbiev fight or even the Cam Smith fight. But you've got a job to do on Saturday night against Lyndon Arthur. So there's no talk of Beterbiev and all that just now. You're fully focused on Lyndon Arthur?
Of course, I'm focused on Lyndon Arthur, but of course I know that it's not only this fight for me in Saudi. They want more, and I want more. I see the way. Perspective, yeah?
Yeah, perspective, yeah.
Perspective, yeah, I see. But now, it's every time when you have a fight, when you are going to the ring, the hardest part, you have to clean your mind. You have to forget about everything. You have to forget about something bothering you, calling you, you have some issues at home or somewhere. You just need to forget about everything and be focused on your fight, on your opponent. And now, this is what I'm trying to do.
Well, obviously, I'm going to ask anyway, because that's my job. You've got a 2-fight contract, I believe, with the Riyadh season and Turkey, His Excellency. So the fight next, a lot of people are going to be thinking Beterbiev, Cam Smith, January, that you want to become undisputed. You said yourself you want to collect the belts. They've got 3 belts over there.
Yeah.
That's the fight next. That's the fight you want next, Beterbiev or Cam Smith?
Yeah, of course. So I'm focused on this fight, against one of them.
Do you have a winner? Can you pick a winner? Obviously, Cam Smith's been out the ring for a long time, and Beterbiev maybe showing his age a little bit. So can you pick a winner in this one? Is Cam Smith the favourite? Is Beterbiev the favourite? How do you see it?
I see I'm giving to Beterbiev more credits for this fight. He has more experience, and he's tough, and he's tougher and stronger than Canelo. And we saw the fight Canelo against Smith. He let to Canelo come closer easy. And for Beterbiev, it's just a present.
Obviously, you've been out the ring yourself a year now. I think it's over a year you've been out the ring. And Lyndon Arthur's had 2 fights this year. He's been busy. He's just had a fight recently, collecting that IBO belt. A lot's been made of ring rust and fighters not staying active. And sometimes they slip up. Can we expect that from yourself? Do you believe in ring rust?
Что это значит? Of course, it's not good when the fighter is not active 1 year. But I didn't have another choice. I needed it. I needed to rest my mind, to be fresh now, because 2022 it was very hard for me. It was a very emotional year, and most of this year I was cleaning my mind. I was training in mountains in Kyrgyzstan, and I was treating my body because I have small injuries here, and now I feel good.
Obviously, you mentioned Canelo there against Cam Smith. That you beat Canelo, and you've even said you'd come down to meet Canelo at super middleweight. Canelo said he's got unfinished business with you. Where are we sitting on that fight? Is that fight going to happen in the future, or are you sort of fully focused on becoming undisputed at light heavy?
No, maybe this fight will happen. Maybe not. Now I'm not interested because I see my way more clear now in 175.
I'm going to ask you a question. Now, I spoke to Jaya Pataya, and he said that when he saw you, he was a massive fan of you, and he took a photo with you. And when he said if you want to move up to cruiserweight, he'll welcome you to cruiserweight, Jaya Pataya. Would that be a fight you'd be interested in?
I don't know yet now. About I need to make everything what I want in 175, and then we will see.
Are you big enough for cruiserweight? Can you fill out? Because obviously 200 pounds is
I'm a big like cruiserweight. I don't now. No, yeah, we will see.
One final one for me then. Lyndon Arthur, very very good fighter, man. He's been the underdog before in the Anthony Yard fight and beat Anthony Yard, so he knows how to be the underdog and win. So what kind of fight are we expecting Saturday night from yourself? Can we see a spectacular knockout?
First of all, of course, we will see it on the ring only, and I just try to be my best version, and I try to beat him as much as I can, and we will see how it will happen.
I'm looking forward to it, Dmitry. Thank you so much, brother.